Hello, everybody. This is Workforce Gaming. I'm Doug with Brad.
Hey, everybody.
And this week we are going to be reviewing Peggle 2. And
Yeah,
so if you guys haven't really listened to our old podcast, a lot of the times when we review games or talk about impressions, it's probably because there's been a sale recently. And
there was a sale.
there was a sale recently, and Peggle 2 is only $1.50. And just kind of get this review started, I feel like I'm reviewing Minesweeper or Solitaire.
Or Bejeweled or
Or
Candy
Bejeweled.
Crush.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Peggle
so
2 is amazing.
Brad actually loves Peggle for some reason.
I've played a shit ton of Peggle 2 since I bought this last week. My week has literally been Peggle 2, Guitar Hero. Peggle 2, Guitar Hero.
Oh God, what a casual gamer.
No, this game is great. It's so simple. It's the perfect, like, mindless, like, man, work sucked today. I'm gonna sit down and play Peggle for an hour.
It's such a when I say I'm gonna say non-game. It is a game, and what I mean by like non-game, it's like to me like Solitaire or Minesweeper. It's like, it's got this sort of like monotone reaction to it when I was playing, and I was like, I missed that thing. I guess I'll just restart. I don't know. It just like it meant like nothing to me. Like I just felt no emotion playing that. I never felt like elated. Like I had more anger playing this game than anything. It was mostly like shit,
Oh yeah, I did
shit,
that a lot.
and
So
that's all it
my
was.
my question for you is, how far did you get in this? You beat it, right? Like the normal missions?
I beat the normal missions, and then I unlocked something like the celestial missions, and I was like, I don't like this
Wait, the
game.
Celestial missions is the last level.
Oh, then no, I guess not. I got to the celestial missions then, and then like
Yeah,
I
that's the
realized
last world.
I was
And
having
then
no
there's
fun.
what? And then there's two DLC worlds after that because the $1.50 version was the like ultimate edition with the DLC. You didn't even beat the game, Doug. What the hell?
I didn't beat the game because it's like it's just Peggle. Peggle is just Peggle. Peggle is not even Peggle. Peggle is that stupid drop the ball game where it hits pegs.
Plinko.
But it's Plinko. It's Plinko, but the pegs disappear. That is what Peggle is. It's Plinko
No,
with like some slightly and like the worst art. The game has garbage art and horrible
I will admit
characters.
that the art is not great.
Oh my god.
Um, but did you go back and play the Trials missions at all?
I didn't play this game a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I played all the new characters. I played like an abominable. There's like an abominable snowman, a troll, a dead girl, and then like you unlock the super special celestial missions. I was like, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done with this game. There's
AKA the
no more
final
Peggle in
world.
my life.
So you didn't even do the DLC characters where I had like the multi-ball thing?
I don't care. It's just Peggle.
Anyway, okay. So, well, no, because there's trial missions. If you go in and play the trial missions, they are hard as shit, and you have to be so good at this game to get them done. It's kind of awesome. I'm actually really proud of myself because I just finished one of the trial world and got the trophy for it like an hour before we started recording tonight.
What do you like? I guess what do you like about Peggle? Like I'm trying to like I don't have strong emotion about this game except that like it only frustrated me and the art was terrible.
I like this game because it's one of those great balanced games where it's frustrating, but it's frustrating in a way that I know there's a way to do it. Bloodborne frustrated me, and I felt like I was doing it right, and I was still losing. This
Yeah.
frustrates me, and then I realize, like, okay, no, if I think about this differently, and I try and get the ball to bounce a different way, it'll work. And as you go back and you play through and you try and get the optional objectives and you try and do the trial missions, you can actually pick from the range of characters.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
like if there's like a score achievement in the first world where you play as the unicorn, you can take the electrician guy back and then use his to do it, and then maybe that helps you get the high score. So there is some strategy with picking characters in terms of which power works for what. And the same thing when you get to like the trial missions, because they're very specific. So it'll be like finish this level with a score under 150,000,
Oh, okay,
or
yeah.
in this level you have to do 6 different skill shots, and it makes you think about things differently. So like the one with the skill shots was like, okay, even though this is in the snowman world, I can use the boulder guy because I know that if I shoot a boulder down, I get the orange, hit like 20 orange pegs in a boulder, and get the smash 25 pegs with a boulder, and if I get in the bucket I get the other one. So you can kind of think
Oh,
about
okay,
things.
yeah.
So there is some strategy and there's some thought that goes into the harder things. But yeah, it's kind of like Trackmania, like we talked about last
No,
week.
no, 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 it's
No,
not.
listen,
No, it's not.
where
Don't even
you
talk.
just no, you just played the boring starting missions. You didn't get into the like I actually have to think about this missions.
No, I'll explain to you why. The difference between this and Trackmania or Trials or pretty much any other sort of like instant restart game is that you can really only predict maybe 2 bounces of the 25 bounces that happen in a single turn. Like you can get, okay, I'm going to bounce it here, and then it's going to bounce over to the left. Or I'm going to bounce it here, and it's going to bounce over to the right. Like you can maybe guess, I'll say if you're good, like 3 bounces ahead. And after that, it's just like, God only knows what's going to happen to that ball. So I felt like I was just, that's what I'm saying. Like I just felt like I was totally out of control in this game. Like I had like zero control. Like I could pick a general thing I wanted it to do, but not a specific thing, which is why I found it really frustrating because you were talking about Bloodborne. Like Bloodborne, you felt you're playing right, but like that one, like everything you do is very specific. You are constantly in control of your character, and this one's like if Bloodborne, like you could attack that guy, but then God only knows what your character's gonna do for the next 5 seconds.
That's how I felt when I played Bloodborne. Especially when I had to fight some of those bosses. It's like I hit him, and then I'm like, who the hell knows what's going to happen next?
No,
Just at least I understand it's part of the game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like this sort of like, you know what? This probably goes back to being turn-based too. Like, I hate, like, one of the things I hate in games is anything to do with luck or randomness. And this game is a game of luck and randomness with like, I'll say there's definitely some skill involved, but like, I don't care. There's too much. At least at a low level, there's too much randomness for me to ever even try to get good at like not getting past that like level of randomness. You know what I mean?
It's so much fun.
It's not fun. Can we talk about the art? The art in this game is so stupid, and the jokes are not funny. They're not even like chuckle funny. Like
You
they
didn't
have a
like the
character
farting
that's like
unicorn?
clearly the dude from The Big Lebowski. Get it?
You didn't like the farting unicorn?
That was kind of funny. No, but it's like these weird. It's like these weird just like very like Lisa Frank characters. Like that's the purple, that's the unicorn, that's the troll that lives on the bridge, but he's actually friendly. It's like, and there's the abominable song. It's like it's really weird, and like the jokes are not.
You're dissecting characterization in Peggle.
There are characters there. They could have done
you're
something
dissecting
with them.
them like this is Citizen Kane or something.
No. I'm dissecting them like they designed these characters, and like I didn't understand what the tone the game was trying to do because it was trying to like be sort of ironic too with these characters. Like, yeah, we know these characters are kind of dumb looking. That's like why we're gonna put an R-rated movie reference in here. It's like why don't you just make like is this game for kids? I don't know who this game's for. Is it a game for kids? Like
It's
all the
for
jokes
me,
are
it's
adult
fun.
jokes, but they're not even funny.
A farting unicorn is not an adult joke.
That was the only character I thought was kind of funny because like the animations on the character were kind of funny. Because like it did look like it was like taking a huge shit every time the Peggles popped up. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why isn't the game? I'm not saying like I want Conker's bad like Peggle, but like just something like the unicorn. Like one of the characters is like a gnome that's in a mech suit, but like so what? Like I guess I'm looking for too much in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it was? It's because my real experience with Peggle like before this game was this game called Peggle Extreme, which was an official version of Peggle that was released for the Orange Box. I don't know if do you know about this?
Yeah. Wait. I know about the Orange Box. What?
Okay, so the Orange Box with like Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal. Well, they actually because EA was publishing that game on consoles, they released an official version of Peggle called Peggle Extreme, which is a Half-Life 2, Portal, and Team Fortress themed Peggle. And like it was rated M. Like the characters in the background, like there was like the unicorn getting eaten by a head crab, and like there was like blood and stuff like that. It was kind of like really weird. Like it was just really, really strange. Like definitely one of these games that nobody wanted, but it was kind of fun because it had that like it was still Peggle, but it had that kind of like interesting, weird twist on it. Whether it's like it was not necessary at all, but like this game just doesn't have anything like that. It's just I guess there's like the farting unicorn, which is kind of funny, but it's just like what is the point of this? Peggle. I don't. It's just like a weird rapper. I'd rather there be like no rapper. Like just do something like those stupid like Solitaire or like Minesweeper where there's no like real characterization. But they make these characters and they're just like nothing.
I don't think you're understanding that the point is to clear the pegs, and the rest of it doesn't matter. It's all about bouncing that ball around and clearing those pegs.
But yeah, but I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that rainbowy art style. It's like a kid's art. Like I don't know. This game was confusing to me. I didn't understand who this game was
I can't believe you're this pissed about Peggle. This is great.
It's just
Peggle is awesome.
It's a dumb game. It's just a dumb. Although
it is. I will admit this is a dumb game, but this is a game that if you like actually sit down and try and play it, it's fun, and I want to sit there. Like there were so many times where when I did the trials levels and I tried to get the optional objectives, where I'd sit there and go, it was just like trials, saying like, oh, fuck, okay, Fuck, okay. And it was that same thing, and I feel like I had kind of the same idea where it's like I know the steps to get there. Yes, there's some luck and some randomness involved in it, but every game has that to a certain extent, and it still had that same feeling for me, and I still enjoyed it, and it was frustrating, but it was fun, and yeah.
But that's the thing with like Trackmania is like, oh, I didn't turn at that right point. And like Peggle is like every single time was like it was a bad bounce. Like it's like, okay, I need to roll it down that hill. It's like, okay, now I'm gonna find like a million different ways I can probably hit in that area, and then one of them will fall down the hill. You know what? I will say, actually, I was thinking back when I was like playing this game. I was like, okay, this game's kind of. I can see how people would like it. I'm just saying, this is not a bad game. It's a well-made game. I'm not. This is all just personal opinion of game. Like it's not a bad game. Like if you like Peggle, like you're gonna like this one. I remember like when is it? They announced this game like maybe 2 years ago to E3, and the guy came on, and he's like Peggle 2, and he like jumped up in the air and like put his fist in the ground. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess short story. How they announced this game at E3 was there was no trailer. A guy came out to talk about Plants vs. Zombie Modern Garden Warfare.
Garden Warfare.
And at the end, he goes, "We have one more announcement for you." And then he jumps up in the air and like pumps his fist up and then pumps his fist down. And he goes, "Peggle 2!" And in the background, there's this explosion of rainbows. It just says Peggle 2. And a lot of people at the time were like, that was a terrible way to announce the game. How embarrassing. And like now that I've played it, it's like that was the only way you could have announced Peggle 2. Like you can't show like a sizzle reel of Peggle 2. Like it's just Peggle.
Oh, yes, you can.
No,
you get like a skill shot with a double power and you get it in the bucket. Like there's so you could, with a slide in there too. You could get some sizzle reel from that.
Yeah, and the guy who got that shot was a tester who either worked on the game for 40 hours or a guy who got lucky. Like that's all that. Yeah, Peggle's dumb.
Anyway, to wrap this up, Peggle is a great casual game that you can enjoy just for killing some time after work, and it's a great way to kill an hour or two. Or
Peggle 2 was worth exactly the $1.50 I spent on it.
And I think that's where we should leave it.
So if you like what you heard, we're Workforce Gaming.
Unless
we'll do other reviews, I promise, that are going to be probably more serious if the game's better than Peggle 2. Maybe if we spent more money on it, like if maybe we put like if you spent $20 on this, we would not. This would be a totally different conversation.
No, and it'd still be great.
No, it wouldn't. You didn't buy it at $20 because there's a reason, because it's Peggle. So if you like what you heard, you can follow us at Workforce Gaming. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube. You can also, and if you're more into podcasts and things like that, you can always subscribe to us on iTunes, and that should be up sometime this week. See you guys next week with a much better review for a much better game.
Damn.